Hello, First Lutheran Church. This is Pastor Edward Mooney here with your daily home chat for April 3rd, 2020. Now, I've got a new topic that I'm going to work into my rotation, and it's called kindness. As I've mentioned before, we're going through a trauma of sorts. And trauma is any kind of emotional and physical response to a terrible event outside of our control. And I think the coronavirus would qualify for this. We're seeing a lot of people hurting right now. People probably are being a little more anxious, irritable, things like that. People might be having trouble sleeping or concentrating. I know for a fact that I found it difficult. There are times I'll walk into a room and say, why did I come in this room? And I mean more than usual. We're edgy and agitated. One thing I like to point out, I may have before, is what looks like anger on the outside oftentimes is anxiety and fear on the inside. I know I do that in my relationship with my wife. So I want to urge you guys to go out and do things that are physical. Physical movement helps to burn calories. Don't isolate. And I know we're supposed to isolate, but that doesn't mean we can't pick up a phone, send an email, do a Zoom chat, things like that. And take care of your health. Go through your day brushing your teeth, wash those hands lots. And just try to stay with a normal routine. And if you're feeling this is very overwhelming to you, if you're feeling like you're just struggling from one day to the next, reach out to someone, send me an email, call me, somehow get a hold of someone and say, what can I do? And we'll find ways to help. We want to be there for you. I'm saying all this because my theme is kindness. And I've learned through my life and through my studies that kindness oftentimes can reduce anxiety, reduce fear. Biblically, we have one of my favorite quotes is, love covers a multitude of sins, or perfect love overcomes fear. And right now is the time when I think we're really, really called to find that kind of love, the kind of compassion. And again, one of my slogans right now, I was thinking of hanging on my wall up here, is let it go. Does it really matter? There's actually very little that we get anxious about that matters right now. Oftentimes when we're overwhelmed with what's going on around us, we try to control, micromanage things right around us. Let it go. There is a God who's in control. We don't know how or when this will break, but it's going to break. As I've told people who were ill, I've said things like, sometime during your experience, things change and you don't see it until much later on. We talk a lot about flattening the curve. Well, at one point the curve will be flattened, and we're going to see that it will start going down, and we're going to come out of the other end. Even though this is very big, and I'm very anxious about things, I have come to the conclusion that I can't, my worry won't change this, but my faith can change how I'm feeling today. I see calmness. We went and walked the dog tonight, and they're building a house, and I walked around all the little stakes. I didn't touch any of them, and tried to figure out where the perimeter of the house that's going to be built on that lot will be. And for me, I remember doing that as a kid. I used to love watching them build things. So little day to day, just focus on the small things right now and look for joy. The kindness that you'll see more kindness when you find gratitude. Be thankful. There are things right now you can be thankful for. I think of my son. I like to lift him up as an example, Patrick. He works for the Los Angeles County Homeless Authority, and he goes around helping the poor in downtown LA right now. And when I see what he's doing, when he sends me pictures, we've raised a son who has a big giving heart, and I'm grateful. I might have done something right, maybe, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that all my children seem to be safe, and my grandchildren too. Look for things to be grateful for. My wife cooked us a dinner. It was something out of a box, but I enjoyed it. And I appreciate the fact that she'll make the food. I appreciate that she does so much around here to keep things going. And by saying thank you, I feel better about myself. There are good things happening. Look around. Find the good things. So that's my big assignment before my next home chat, is for you to look around and find some good things today. Now, tomorrow, my wife has promised me that she'll be a guest star on this show tomorrow to talk to you about how to make some palm fronds from whatever you have at home, because Sunday is Palm Sunday. I'm very excited. We're going to have a really good service with all the same pastors from last week, and we've been planning it and working hard on it, and I'm really excited about what we're going to do. And again, we're actually putting overtime in, trying to work on something unusual and fun for Easter. Well, that's all I have for tonight. I'm praying you're okay. And Bill Stevens and Mike Bokey, I got your messages. Your replies will be coming right after I get off of this. It's been quite a hectic week. God bless you all. I care about you. As the weeks go by, I miss you more. And I look forward, and you do the same, look forward to the time when we'll be back in church, excited to hug one another. Yes, it will happen, and we'll say we got through this. In the meantime, may God bless you in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Have a good evening, and we'll talk to you very soon. Bye.